Wright Brothers National Memorial is dedicated to celebrating a first in flight. But this July, another historic first was honored here.
It's a real honor to be here to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the moon landing.
Here at Wright Brothers National Memorial, we have events scheduled the entire weekend and take a variety of different approaches to it. Some are just traditional ranger programs to engage the crowds and the visitors that might just be happening upon the place and kind of put the Wright Brothers into perspective of the space race and the lunar program.
And one of the day's highlights, a real-life astronaut.
We are very fortunate to be able to host Eric Boe. He's an active NASA astronaut, retired Air Force colonel. He's only one of 38 active astronauts right now. Veteran of the Space Shuttle program, actually flew Discovery on its final mission.
You had to have power flight to get to the moon, obviously, and so the Wright brothers were the start of that, with getting heavier than air airplanes, airborne, and actually get them to the place they be. And then obviously space flight, you need a lot more power to get us even farther away from the planet. So the Wright brothers started us on that track.
Another highlight from this anniversary event, recreated history. Hundreds of people gathered outside the Wright Brothers National Memorial Visitor Center to watch the broadcast of the first moon landing, just as about 1,000 people did in this very same spot 50 years ago.
For one, just that event and recreating that moment I think is pretty special, but also the fact to be here on the site where people first left the ground on powered flight, the Wright brothers in 1903, and to be here and kind of relive that moment of that first step on the moon, it's an amazing connection. I think that what really connects it is it's the same ideas. Ingenuity, passion, exploration, that drive to push ourselves and to discover the same things the Wright brothers did. That's what propelled the astronauts of Apollo 11 and the astronauts of today too.
Hey guys, what's up? What's your name? Carson, C-A-R-S-O-N?
To me, really the big achievement of Apollo 50 years later is the fact that we look at our world differently. To appreciate that the little blue marble that we saw from the moon looking back was our planet. We'd come a long ways to get there, so that was a big part of it, but now, where we have a long ways to go, there are a lot of things left out in the universe to understand.
As for the future of space travel?
NASA's making plans to go back to the moon in 2024, and then from the moon, continue learning lessons and then on to Mars and beyond. Now we're looking to go back to the moon in a way that we can sustain operations on the moon. So go back to the moon in 2024 and then continue routine flights, not just for a short period of time, but actually go there to stay and then from there to move on to Mars and beyond.
To be here where the Wright brothers first flew on such a momentous day in our history is a pretty powerful thing. You see the visitors getting really excited about kind of connecting these moments in history and how they played together.
For more information on the Wright Brothers National Memorial, go to nps.gov/WRBR.